Is it just me, or is it always way more fun putting the tree up than taking it down? Is the first week of January too early to take your tree down? I don't know how I feel about it. Good morning, good morning. It is January 6th. Happy friggin' New Year, people. We have entered the new year with full bellies, feeling a little fluffy, and just ready for a reset. I'm not really ready to take the decorations down, but I'm going to do it just because I am on the cusp of starting my period today, so I'm trying to get as much done as I can so that I can just like veg out for the rest of the week. I have a dog sitting booking that ends today. I've had her for about 2 weeks. She's a stubborn little old lady. She finally ate her breakfast, so I'm gonna take the wins when I can, but her dad is coming to pick her up in a couple of hours, and I don't want to start taking all the decorations down before the client gets here, because then the house is gonna be like a disaster, and I just want the house to look a little kept together when they come to pick her up. So I'm organizing her stuff right now. I think I'm gonna start doing some of the food prep so that at least the rest of the house looks a little tidy. I think that's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put something like cozy cute on for the video because it's like rainy and gray outside today after we've had like beautiful sunny days. Like the last 2 days have been like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, like beach days, and now it's like all rainy. So I was like, oh, let me get my cozy era. I just wanna wear all the loose baggy clothes because I am getting my period. So that's what we're gonna do. You gonna come say hi, Mimi? Mimi, come say, Mimi, come say hi. Come say hi. Come here. She's not gonna listen. This dog, I swear to God, she won't come when you want her to come, but when you don't want her to come, she needs to be like in your lap. Like every night when I'm like on the couch chilling, she wants to be like, she has to be touching me. Or like if she's laying at the end of the bed, like she has to, like her head has to be on my feet. But when I ask her to come for a cuddle, she acts like she hates me. Mimi, come here. Come here, Mimi. Mimi, come here. Come here. You guys, come here. Mimi. Wow, is this a good girl? This is a good girl. Oh, you got poop on your butt. Oh, gross. Okay, we're gonna cut that short. Sometimes when the parents arrive, they have like 5 bags. They had 3 bags this time, and I feel like the dogs are moving in with me. She even has her own personal food scale.
Yes. How many people here regularly make their bed in a hotel room on the morning they check out? Your hand went up right away. Yes. We will talk later. I mean, there's just something about this subject. There's just a buzz to it. There's an emotional charge to it that doesn't really make sense. Because we can all agree that in the context of a happy life, something like a crowded coat closet or a messy desk is trivial. And yet over and over people tell me, and I certainly feel this way myself, that when we get more control over the stuff in our lives, we feel more in control of our lives generally. And if it's an illusion, it's helpful.
Oh, it has gotten a bit more chilly, so I'm actually freezing right now. I need to top up my tea. I don't know if you're like me, I literally have to top up my tea and it just becomes like a watered down tea by the end of it all, but we're still gonna drink it, okay? We're a bit caffeine sensitive. So yeah, it is still raining out. I am slowly losing more and more motivation as the day goes on, so we'll see how this goes, but ending the year, I really was trying to focus on like rest and really unplugging and not like, oh, I'll just edit today, and because that's what I did last year. I just ended up editing and working through the Christmas break to try and get ahead for 2025, but then I didn't end up actually having a full break where I fully unplugged. I'm just trying to shift my focus from like being fully unplugged to getting back into a routine and getting up earlier and all of those things that are going to just allow me to just get back into a more, I don't want to say productive, because I do think rest is productive, and I will get into that a little later in the video, but taking action towards our goals mode versus like unplugging from the world mode, because they're two different like environments to be in, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're shifting our focus right now. We're in the phase of transition. I bought a bunch of fresh produce. I'm gonna attempt to make my own green juice. I don't have a juicer, so I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. I've been making my own ginger shots last year, and those have been really good. So I'm feeling like, okay, I got those under my belt. I know how to make those really good. So let's try to do a green juice without a juicer and see how that goes. Is it gonna be a pain in the butt? Or is it gonna be okay? I don't know. I don't know. Also, these are the cute jars that I've got for them. Hopefully we'll be able to fill those too. Everything is chopped. By the way, I'm not using a recipe for this, so there will be nothing in the description. I just looked at a couple of recipes that had ingredients that I liked, and I kind of decided, all right, some lemon, some ginger, some spinach, celery, and apples. I might sprinkle some turmeric in there, but we're keeping it really laid back here. I don't even know if this is gonna work. I really wish I had a bigger blender. All right, the moment of truth. Let's try this juice. Color looks all right. Oh, you can see it all settled at the bottom. I gotta shake this. It's actually really good. Like, I could drink that whole bottle right now. Put some ice in there. It's really good. I'm so glad that the green juice came out good. I was so worried that it was going to taste like, you know, how we all expect green juices to taste, you know, like that really like grass earthy taste. Doesn't taste like that, so I'm happy. I do wish that I bought more lemon though. But other than that, it was actually really good, and I can see myself making it again. I also wish that my blender was bigger, because then I could make bigger batches. I had to make like 6 batches for those 2 jars versus like being able to put all those ingredients in one big blender. It would have made up the whole batch. Maybe that's something I'll look into for the new year, but it was a success. The dog is still here. She's sitting right here licking her butthole. Her dad should be here soon, and I'm kind of like waiting for him to get here so that I can like do everything else on my to-do list. I want to take the decorations down. I want to like deep clean the bathroom, like the toilet and all that kind of stuff, mirrors, all that kind of stuff. Just like a real fresh start. I need to like wash all of the bedding and all of that kind of stuff. Another thing I want to focus on this year is just embodying the mindset that rest is productive, and it's something that I do truly do believe, and I've talked about in other videos, but it's something that I also struggle with like really embodying, because I have such a hard time with allowing myself to have like guilt-free rest. I always feel like I should be working on something and working towards my goals and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a big reason why I was so strict on the rest that I had over this Christmas break, but I want to carry that into the new year, and I want to speak speak on it more in my content, and I want to embody it more in my life, and you know, really like walk the talk when it comes to rest is productive, because rest is productive. And I truly do believe this, and I feel like the more I embody it and the more I show up in my life like really honoring that, I become more and more passionate about sharing that message with people, because I'm always talking about consistency, and I feel like you cannot be consistent if you are not incorporating rest when it comes to working towards the things you want in your life. You just can't, because you're going to burn out if you're not making time for rest. So if you are looking for consistency in 2025, make sure that you are going to be implementing rest into your routine. Rest and recharge is so important, and for a long time I would say that, but I wouldn't actually honor it. And I just think that, you know, over the last 12 months I have become a little better at it, but 2025 I want to become even better. Being able to completely shut my brain off, which I also can't do when I am watching someone else's dog. So this dog leaves today, and I'm going to make sure that I allow myself while I'm on my period to really just completely shut off. There's this thing that happens when I'm dog sitting after the dog leaves, especially when it's been a longer booking. I call it the phantom dog, where I'm like, oh, where's the dog? I'm taking the dog into account when the dog is not here anymore. You know what I mean? That made me realize how much my mind doesn't actually shut off while the dog is here, because I am just focused on keeping this person's dog alive. You know what I mean? And it's a responsibility, and I have to stay on top of their feeding schedule and make sure they're getting walks. And each dog is different, and I deal with a lot of anxious dogs, and that comes with its whole other layer of things. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on, like when it comes to like really shutting your brain down to that level where you don't have to worry about anything else. And I know that that is a luxury. Let's get these clothes in the washing, because there is dog hair on everything. I've had dogs that shed more than her, but her fur gets in the air. It's everywhere. Like I've been pulling clumps out of my mouth while we've just been sitting on the couch watching TV. I don't know what it is. I don't know. She's 10 years old. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Never in my life. If you have a dog, let me know how the shedding situation goes. Alright, most of the bedding is in the wash. Now we have to tackle my hair and makeup products. Don't judge me on this. This is the current state of all my hair and makeup products. I got this new organizer for Christmas, so I'm gonna try and get this together because this is atrocious. I feel like it's missing the top pieces. It's supposed to have these little round pieces that come up on the top, but there's only straight pieces. Alright, we had a quick pause because the dog got picked up. She is officially gone. Her dad just came to pick her up, so that was great, but I just realized that all the pieces to this are not here, which is annoying, but we can still put it together and see. Should be pretty self-explanatory. These are like actually solid pieces though, so. Why is that one taller? Hold on. Oh, no, there's like a flat side and a more rounded. No, this is flat and flat. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to these. You have to like slide these on at the same time or else. There we go. Second layer, it's like a merry-go-round. Whee! It's cute, it's cute. So it doesn't have the top pieces, but I don't know, it's fine, right? Like, It would have the little gold accents. I'm still gonna use it, okay? The real question is this going to hold all of my hair and makeup products? I think I'm gonna just stick to hair products on this. All right, let's get everything out. Right, much better. Much better. It is getting really muggy again. It is time to take the decorations down. I'm gonna leave this one up because I don't have a summer centerpiece to put in here yet. That will always be the last thing to go because I love this centerpiece so much, but everything else is going. I'm really not ready to take the tree down. When do you usually take your tree down? I feel like Australians take their trees down so quickly. The day after Halloween, the day after Christmas, we literally saw people throwing their trees out. It's actually insane. No, it was like the morning after Christmas, we saw people throwing their trees out. I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, let's keep the Christmas spirit alive for a little bit, but no, not around here. It kind of makes sense though, because like, I feel like I've said this before. It's not the cozy season here. We're in the middle of summer. Like, I was down at the beach yesterday. I don't know. To me, it makes sense. Like, take it down, all right, it's summer. But back in Boston, it's like, let's enjoy the tree up while it's still cold and rainy and dreary. But it's just not the weather here. So to me, Christmas just ends up feeling like another summer day. All right. I'm too short to get the ones up there. We had such a different star this year. It's like a firework. It's so cute. It broke right as we were trying to put it on, and it fell, and one of these went up my nose. Oh my goodness, almost touched my brain. It's 4 pieces. Oops. Is it just me, or is it always way more fun putting the tree up than taking it down? Oh, okay. Time to squish this in the box. Oh my god, you guys, I forgot to put the Christmas baubles in with the tree. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I'm so annoyed because I taped it up so nice and I used the last of this masking tape. But I know if we don't put them in with the box, we will lose them. I mean, I wouldn't lose them, but can't be trusted outside of the box. Okay, let's try this again. All right, decorations and tree is away. We've done a big vacuum. We put the clothes in the wash. They're ready to go in the dryer. and we've organized our hair stuff. I did get a new something for my desk setup that I'm gonna show you guys. Well, I got a few new things. One of them I got for Christmas, and then I got a little things to do a little refresh of my desk setup. So I'll show you that, but I need to shower as well because I am sweaty Betty. And then I wanted to get in some painting. I've been doing paint by numbers. So what, it's afternoon. All right, let's get this stuff in the dryer. Also, is it just me or does the house always feel like extra empty and bare once you take down all the Christmas decorations? I'm like, this is what it looked like before. It looks so bland. Morning. So we are in the thick of our New Year reset. Starting my day with some bone broth. We're gonna jump right into some deep cleaning, and then I'll catch you up on everything else that we did. Normally I make my own bone broth, but I just couldn't be bothered. I just needed the convenience going into the new year. I was well into the thick of my resting, unplugging era. So I was just like, I'm just gonna get some from the store, but it never tastes as good. It always tastes like horrible. So if you've ever tried bone broth from the store and you're like, that's so bad, try making it at home in your slow cooker. Even if you do buy the ones from the store, I just add some garlic powder and some salt, and it seems to do the trick. It's much better when you can like slow cook it with some like veggies and like add your own flavors that are like slow cooked and infused in the broth. I usually add it into the pot while I'm boiling it to reheat it, but I'm just gonna deep clean the bathroom because it needs it. I already did a big vacuum. I'm in the process of doing more laundry, but the bathroom needs a little TLC today. The bathroom is done, and I think it's way too early to be dealing with all that. I don't know why I put that at the top of my to-do list, but I guess it's good we got it over with. We'll look at the bright side. It's done first thing in the morning. I feel like I need to wash my hands like 80 million times because I'm about to meal prep some burritos. I just need to get that thought out of my mind. Ugh. I hate cleaning the bathroom, but it has to be done. It has to be done, and I probably could have gone a little harder, but I'm on day 2 of my period, so we're not doing that today. I know this time of year everyone's posting their goals and doing their New Year resets like I'm doing, but I just wanted to remind anyone out there that might be struggling at this time of year that take it at your own pace. A reset can look however you want it to look. It doesn't have to be doing all the things. It can be something as simple as just resetting your bedding and giving it a fresh wash and just changing the bed, and maybe making time to read one of your favorite books. That could be how you choose to ease into the new year in a fresh slate. It doesn't have to look or be a certain way, and I just wanted to put that reminder out there in case you're beating yourself up. You get to define what a reset looks like for you. So maybe pick 1 or 2 things, don't overcomplicate it, and do that. Like, I've done this over a couple of days. Like, this hasn't been one day of productivity. I'm on my period, so all of this is a big push, but I really just wanted to get it done this week so that I can enjoy the rest of my period, relax, unwind from my recent dog booking, and next week I'll really like feel like I'm ready to start the new year. So it will be the second week of January, but that's irrelevant, okay? The fact is that we did a couple of things that made us feel like we're ready to take on a new year. And whatever that looks like for you, do that. Don't compare yourself to what everyone else is doing. This is your journey. You get to choose what it looks like. But I want to take you back to yesterday to catch you up on all the things I did do. All right, this is my new desk monitor. How cute is it? It's so cute. We're going with the all white kind of theme. I also got myself, Doug got me this monitor for Christmas, and then I bought myself this white microphone to go with it. It has like the longer, ow. It has like the longer attachment that will attach to your desk as well. And then when it's plugged in, it like changes colors as well. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm excited. I might use this as a filming spot for my sit down videos, or at least one of them. I'm trying to like set up a couple around the house just so I can switch it up when I feel like it. So I can sit right on the desk. I got a new plant that is a little smaller, so it will take up less space on my desk. And I got this bright yellow pot. I'll show you like the little like mood board I put together. I'll put it on the screen here. So this is like what I was going for. It's a messy right now. It's really messy right now. I'm gonna clean this up and show you guys the final product. And then I do have a little vision boarding to do. I don't know how I feel about vision boarding, okay? This is the thing. I feel like it can be a distraction from actually doing the things that actually help you move closer to your goals. But I do think that it's important to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. So I always have mixed feelings about vision boarding. I do have some like images I want to represent my year. I'm gonna throw them together on Canva. I think I'm going to make them the background on my computer and maybe my phone. I don't know, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. To stay true to like how I advocate for vision boarding, I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I genuinely think that like once you have a clear vision of where you want to be by the end of the year, the vision boarding is done. It's time to move on to the action steps and all that kind of stuff. I am becoming more and more passionate about this. If I sound like I'm getting a little fired up, that's because I am. Because like I feel like so many people spend too much time on this because it's like the fun, sexy part of goal setting. But we will be doing a little bit of it today, okay? Because it is fun and I do like it and I am a visual person, okay? And I am only human and I am just a girl, okay? So let's get this desk cleaned up. When I got my microphone, I also got this for my SD cards. So it's just a little SD card holder. Went into Office Works to find a white mouse pad, but believe it or not, they did not have any, so that's gonna come later. But yeah, like right now, this is my cup holder for my pens and stuff. Now this is my cup holder for my pens and stuff. It's like an old protein cup shaker. Like, what are we doing, Jamie? Get your life together. So this is the little accessories. A little yellow candle, the yellow flower pot, this new pen cup holder. I also got this watercoloring notebook. All the pages in it are watercolor paper. So I love that I could just doodle in it, and like I tend to like take my watercoloring too seriously instead of just having fun with it. And so I feel like having that little book is going to help me just like pull it out, doodle. Doesn't have to be that serious, Jamie. We're not trying to create a Picasso. Like just wind down and enjoy the painting. I'm working on it. Oh, and a 2025 planner. Will we use this? I always bounce from digital to physical. I like physically writing things down, but the convenience of the digital always ends up getting me. So I like to get one just in case. The downside of having my boyfriend's desk right next to mine is that he uses mine as an extension to his. So I have coffee stains. I don't even drink coffee. I have coffee stains all over my desk. I've established that I'm going to eventually need a bigger desk, but for now, I'm liking it. I'm gonna play around with it. I was thinking about putting this somewhere near my desk, but I'm not quite sure. So I have a little folder that I've been collecting images off of like Pinterest and Google just to like put together a little like collage from like my 2025 vision board. So I'm gonna put that together now. I honestly spent like 10 minutes putting this little folder together with some visual images of things that I want to embody this year. And now I'm taking another 10 minutes and I'm gonna just throw it on a little collage, you know, make it look a little cute and make it my wallpaper. And then like we're done. We're on to like actually making the goals happen. So if this is you and like you're feeling personally attacked, like this is your reminder to not spend so much time on the things that aren't actually moving you closer to where you want to be. Get a clear vision of where you're headed, but then it's time to take some action, okay? Right, here she is. I'm actually really happy with this. I threw this together real quick. I removed the background on a couple of the images so that they pop and make it a little cute aesthetic vibe. I did not overcomplicate it with a million images, just the main things. I might find like one or two more things to add, like there's an empty space here. Force anything on here. So if there's gonna be some space, maybe that's like metaphoric, you know, like space for rest. Maybe I'll just write the words rest in there because I want to embody that. I like it. I'm happy with this. 10 minutes, she done. I'm waiting for the kettle to finish boiling. I'm eating the leftover filling from the burrito, and I got a little side of grapes as well. In 2025, I'm going to be focusing on like more, I feel like I'm always focusing on high protein, but I'm going to really be more intentional with my protein intake and like trying out some green juices. My plan for the rest of the day is to refill my hot water bottle because my cramps are starting to pick up. Then I'm gonna go and do some painting. I've been really loving doing paint by numbers. I picked up this like seashell like beach vibe one from Kmart, and it's just really good to like zone out because I find when I'm doing my watercoloring, I get too in my head and I'm like, I don't know what color scheme to do and I don't know this, and like I need to pick line down activities to shut my brain off that I don't have to make many decisions, and paint by numbers just takes all the decisions out of it because you just pick the number and paint the color of that number. So it's been really good. So I'm gonna chill out and do that. It's just been really relaxing, and like I think it was like $12. So I know some of the paint by numbers can get a little bit more pricey, but it's just something cheap and fun to do. Just been really leaning into those like little crafts, those simple, easy, cheap little things to keep my hands busy and to shut my mind off. But I've also been like really wanting to just simplify my goals. I'm the kind of person, I can't remember if I said this yesterday, but I'm the kind of person I like want to write down all the goals. And when I was doing my vision board, I talked about like simplifying that and not feeling like I have to like plaster with every little image from the internet. But yeah, really simplifying things, taking so much of the decision making out of things, like picking one or two goals to work on in each area versus trying to overhaul my whole life. It's really made my goals this year feel more approachable, so I'm excited to see how that goes. Let me know what you're doing this year to kind of like reset for the new year. I would love for some inspiration. I think that these videos can be really helpful when you don't get caught in the comparison mode, just to see what other people are doing, just to see like simple ways that you can declutter in your life. I know some of these videos go way over the top and like declutter their whole life. That is not the vibe here, but I hope it can serve as a little bit of inspiration for you to do something for yourself big or small, to help you feel like you are giving yourself a little bit of a rest and recharge, a little reset to go into a fresh new year. So let me know, what does a fresh start look for you in 2025? Thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and I hope to see you tuning into another video soon. Bye.